In 1927, in a quiet corner of rural Victoria, a boy named David Moore was born into ordinary Australian life. In 1947, he walked into Russell Roberts' studio in Sydney and began his professional career, aged 20. A year later, he joined Max Dupin, Australia's greatest photographer, learning to see light as architecture and shadow as meaning. He became the first Australian photojournalist to work consistently for the great international picture magazines of the 1950s. In 1951, Moore sailed for London. He would spend 7 years roaming Europe, Africa, and America with his camera. In 1955, Moore was one of only 2 Australians included in the legendary Family of Man exhibition in New York. The Observer, Time, Life, Look, The New York Times, his images reached millions, carrying Australia's eye to the world. Through the 60s, Moore travelled relentlessly, from Antarctica to Asia, from the American West to the Pacific Islands. He returned to Sydney in 1958, now represented by Black Star, the prestigious New York photo agency. By his teens, Moore had picked up a camera, and something clicked beyond the shutter. He saw the world, in frames and contrasts. He captured the Sydney Opera House rising from the harbour, shell by shell, year by year, an epic construction told in light and shadow. Moore photographed the sun pouring through the unfinished concrete, creating rhythmic patterns that turned brutalism into poetry. From the outback to the cricket ground, from Surrey Hills streets to Martin Place in rush hour, Moore documented Australia at every scale. He photographed portraits of artists and sculptors, Henry Moore, Fred Williams, Lloyd Rees, Max Dupin, each face a landscape of its own. Realism to refined abstraction, finding beauty in industrial forms, contoured fields, and underwater nudes. Before his death in 2003, Moore reviewed his entire archive of over 200,000 negatives and selected 100 photographs as his finest. That final collection travelled Australia for years, a curated exhibition of 6 decades, chosen by the artist himself as his legacy. Today, Moore's photographs hang in the Museum of Modern Art in New York, the Smithsonian, and the National Gallery of Australia, a permanent record of a nation's story, told through one man's eye.